Hello, Dig In Seed Grant. I would like to introduce myself. I am Whitney Stone Matthews. I am an educator at Minnedosa Collegiate, and we were one of the lucky recipients of the Dig In Grant for the 2024 term. We've been so happy. We have utilized our funds in many useful ways, and I'd like to present to you the MCI Indoor Garden Project. So, our indoor garden project already consisted of one garden tower that we had from a previous sustainability initiative at our school. And then I was able to purchase a Hope Eden tower on behalf of our local food bank. So, when we got this Dig and See grant, we thought it would be really great to add to our school garden and make it as not profitable, productive, I guess, and as useful as it could be for our students. So we ordered one more Hope Eden Garden. That was a small company based out of Edmonton, Alberta, or just near there. And we also were able to get another tower from Juice Plus. I also ordered Kratky hydroponic bins from New Leaf in Calgary to grow and show the kids the different methods that could be utilized to grow greens and vegetables indoors all year. So in this image, you will see the overall setup of our school garden. It is located in our school cafeteria. So on the far end, on the other side, is where we make and create all the food for the students and staff at our school. So starting nearest to us, we have those Kratky bins and our grow cart that I was able to secure through Egg in the Classroom. We then have our two towers that are in the grow tents from Eden Hope Innovations Eden Garden. And then at the end, we have our two Juice Plus towers that are multi-port hydroponic systems as well that deal with drip technology. So, our system from the Eden Garden, you only need three viable seeds. So, here in this image, you'll see that those are our seed ports. We are using the different methods of just dropping on top of our Rockwell cubes and misting with water for the first 4 or 5 days until we see germination and sprouting. And then after that, it's a watch and go, just maintaining your water and nutrients and pulling out. You actually only need one viable seed at the end to produce and actually to make room for those garden products. So with lettuce, for example, if you leave the two seeds in there, you will have two heads of lettuce growing at the same time, which could compete for nutrients and energy. However, we've tried it both ways and both are able to produce healthy crops of lettuce. So it's very easy for the students. It allows them firsthand to see what is happening and to look at the different methods and see the stages of germination and sprouting, which has been very valuable learning for these foods kids. So here at MCI, we have about 150 students in our school, as well as about 14, 15 staff members. We are a school of grade 9 to 12, all at the high school level. And the impact that this grant has had has been so great. It allows the students in our food and nutrition program to utilize some of these goals and our curricular outcomes in real life ways. If we're talking about sustainability and nutrition, GMO products, well, we can be growing our own healthy food at school in 4 to 5 weeks without pesticides and showing them how much better it tastes than some of the stuff we get at the store. So this program has only been up and running this year. I work half time at two schools, and next year I will be transitioning here full time. So it will be really great to see what we can do from September till June in one school year and track our produce production for that year. I really cannot say how impressive these innovations have been, especially when we live in Manitoba and our growing season is so short. We have been growing all year in minus 50 in the nice warmth of our school, and the kids are able to enjoy and see the produce being grown right before their eyes, which I think is very educational for them. One of the best things I have heard the students talk about this year is, man, look at those roots. And coming up, we will have a picture of some lettuce with the roots going, and the kids cannot believe how fast and how easy it is to grow things hydroponically. Some of the comments from my grade 10 students, especially, were they didn't know that you could do this and that it took this little effort. And I think that's an important learning part for a lot of people. Myself, I'm kind of a self taught hydroponic pioneer. I have a system at home. I've been experimenting and producing food for my family. And I think that's an important skill to teach to kids these days. So when they go on and start living by themselves and move out, they can be producing healthy food and for a limited cost. A package of lettuce seeds being $1 and the water being free if you can get the right water and you have a reverse osmosis system in your town, and the nutrients being very low cost, you could grow a lot of things with simple LED grow lights at home, in your basement, on your kitchen counter, in your closet if you want to. So it's important to get these learning opportunities out there for not only the school, but for community to know that these things exist as well. I think that this Dig In Seed grant has been really unique and promising for our school in that we are a rural school. We live in a community of about 5,000 people. We are 30 minutes north of a urban center, which is Brandon, Manitoba. We do have a grocery store, but we don't have access to all the things and all the fresh produce that one might want to grow. This has really opened eyes, I think, and shown how easy it is, and with simple maintenance and learning outcomes like checking pH and what are the nutrient ratios and what does it mean when your leaves turn brown, that students can learn really lifelong opportunities by integrating such wonderful innovation projects like this into your school programs. It has been really useful this year to have greens at our fingertips. We provide a weekly wrap on our menu in our canteen. We are open every day for the students to purchase healthy snacks and daily specials. We are able to harvest our own greens without pesticides. They are 12 feet from where we are actually making our food. We are growing our food. As you can see in this picture at the bottom, we have a healthy basil crop that we're utilizing pasta dishes on our pizza buns in our hot dips. So when the kids ask me, where are we getting the basil or where is the basil? And I say, well, you have to go harvest it yourself. I'm still getting funny looks. But at the same time, when they go over there and they're harvesting these items, they're talking about how fresh they are, how good they smell, and how it reminds them of gardening with their parents or grandparents, which I think is really unique and a really nice thing to hear from students. These are our cracky bins that we have been able to purchase as part of the Dig In Seed grant. So with just Rubbermaid bins, food grade, utilizing our grow cups, net pots, I guess we could say, with our Rockwell cubes, same thing, a very easy drop and go system. These ones have now been growing for about 3.5 weeks. Still experimenting with our lighting. We need to have stronger LED lights for this type of system, but it's really neat that the kids are just watching and waiting and seeing that with minimal effort, you can still be growing these types of food and produce items. One of the big things I think we can pride ourselves on in the school is that we're able to really use this fresh produce on our canteen menu items. And we are also donating fresh produce to our local food bank. So when our grow tower is ready and has harvest, we are able to produce usually about 10 bags of lettuce for the food bank when it is ready. So I would say in a 4-week cycle, 10 bags of lettuce is going out to the food bank. This year we've had some struggles with pests inside our garden, so we're learning how to manage pests and different ways of treating that as well. But at the same time, that's a learning opportunity for us on how we can do better and produce more for the next year. Overall, I would so like to thank you for this opportunity to grow our garden and grow our knowledge. It has been a very big year for us to be able to experiment and learn and grow our knowledge base for all of these hydroponic systems. I guarantee that next year will continue to be a learning opportunity, and I look forward to adding and growing and producing more with the students and the staff at our school. Thank you so much, Dig In Seed Grant.